Have you ever felt like something is wrong but you cannot explain it? Like you're fighting a battle that no one else can see it? Today, let's talk about the side of mental health that no one talks about and people often ignore it. When we hear mental health, we often think of anxiety or depression, or somebody who has worn torn dresses and roaming around the streets and then speaking nonsense, or someone who is violent, people trying to abuse you verbally or physically. That's the first thing comes in our mind every time we hear mental health. Or nowadays people take it as anxiety or depression. But there is more to it. There is burnout, emotional exhaustion, childhood trauma, and loneliness. Sometimes the problem is not sadness, it's the constant feeling of being empty. Imagine you are in a room full of people laughing and talking, but inside you feel completely alone. It's like being in a glass box that you can see people, you can see the world moving around, but you do not feel connected. That's a mental health struggle too. And it's okay to acknowledge it. It's okay, it's completely okay to acknowledge it. People often say just stop overthinking. But it's not that simple, is it? Overthinking is when your brain traps you in an endless loop of what ifs and worst case scenarios. You start analyzing every word, every action, every situation, and suddenly it's 3 a.m. and you're still awake, exhausted but unable to sleep. Let me give you an example. You send text to a friend and they take longer than usual to reply. And your mind starts racing. Did I say something wrong that is not replying? Are they mad at me? Did I upset them? Even the logical part of your brain knows that they are probably busy. That is why they took longer to reply. But the overthinking does not just stop. If this sounds like you, I want you to know that you are not alone. How many times have you heard people say, just stop overthinking, just think positive? But what if your mind doesn't work that way? But what if no matter how hard you try, the negative thoughts keep coming back? Toxic positivity is real. Telling someone to just be happy can make them feel guilty for feeling low. Instead of forcing positivity, let's try something different. Let's acknowledge our feelings, accept them, and walk through them. Not every day is okay. Not every day is a perfect day, and that's okay. Let's take another example. You are having a terrible day, your boss calls you, or your manager calls you, and you are having an overwhelming workload. You tell this to someone, and they respond with, cheer up, it's okay, be positive, it happens everywhere. It feels dismissive, right? Instead, what really helps is hearing, that sounds really tough. I can understand what you're trying to say. I'm here if you want to talk more about it. Acknowledgement is more powerful than forced positivity. Let's see how social media affects our mental health. You open Instagram, suddenly everyone seems to be living their best life. Perfect vacations, dream jobs, happy relationships. But the truth is, what we see online is a highlight reel. It has nothing to do with the reality. Comparison steals happiness. If social media make you feel less than, take a step back. It's okay to unfollow, mute, or take breaks. Protecting your mental peace is far important than staying updated. I'll share a story. A friend of mine once told me that she feels like a failure because all her classmates were posting about their achievements and success, promotions, while she was struggling. But what she did not see was their struggles behind the scene. We only see what people choose to show us. No one posts about their bad days, their self-doubt, or their moments of loneliness. Nobody glorifies it. But what we can do for this? We can actually ask for help. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. We often hesitate to talk about our struggles because we fear of being judged. But asking for help is not a weakness, it is strength actually. Whether it's a friend, family member, or professional, reaching out can make all the differences. Think of it this way, if you had a broken leg, would you hesitate to go to orthopedician? No, right? So why do we hesitate when it comes to our mental health? And if you don't have someone to talk, remember you're not alone. There are people who care, there are people who understand, and I am here too. If you relate to anything I said today, take a deep breath. You're not broken, you're human, and healing takes time. If this video helped you, share it to someone who might need it. And if you ever felt alone, drop a comment. Let's create a space where we can talk without fear, without judgment.